Today we're offshore and we're on our way home and we've found a lot of bait fish and some birds working it. So we're going to try a lure. Well, to be honest, I've tried it before and I know how good it is, but I want to show you guys how good it is. It's called the Zerek Zappelin. And as far as a hard body stick bait goes, these lures are unbelievable. And we're going to try to get some trevally and queenfish and maybe some mackerel in amongst all this bait. So see how we go. Now, this particular day, we were on our way back from fishing up near Arakoon, so we had a long drive back into Weipa, and we stopped because some birds were working, and we saw some fish busting on the surface, but didn't know if they were tuna, trevally, queenfish, or what they were. I got hold of the Zerek Zappelin lures, and the first time I threw them out, and I just watched them flutter on the paws, and these lures are amazing. And now I don't even worry about throwing surface lures at busting up bait fish anymore because the Zappelin sinking bait works so well. The funny thing is they do come in a sinking and a floating version, so you can put them out on the surface, do long sweeps of the fishing rod, and it pulls the lure under the water, and then it floats back up to the top, pulls it under the water. And look, they do have this big sweeping action when you do sweep the rod, but I'm going to show you in the swimming pool why I love this lure so much. There's a lot of pencil baits around, or hard body stick baits, pencil baits, whatever you want to call them. I used to use the Jackson Athlete 125 is a good lure. You buy Jackson lures from Tackle World. And, oh, just got myself in the finger there. So they've got sharp hooks on them. But you crank this, you throw this out and crank it back in, and it does the big wide wobbles, and they look really good and they'll catch plenty of fish. But you pause this lure, and I'm going to show you once again, I'll show you in the pool, it'll just sink straight down to the bottom. But this Zappelin lure, as soon as you pause that, the thing just flutters straight down on the bottom. It's so perfectly balanced that, Mike, I would just cast this out into the middle of feeding fish and not even retrieve it, just let it flutter down, and it was just getting nailed. So you can see why I love them so much. They just flutter perfectly on the drop, and you'll see in this footage, just casting out and letting them flutter or cranking them back in was just smashing GTs, big tea leaf trevally, big queenfish. Just beside the boat, they were just going ballistic if you just drop the thing overboard. So check this out. I do apologise, but the rain was horrendous, but check out this for a bit of action. That's what we're talking about. Zappelin lures. How good are they?
Just drop that thing in the water. You don't even do anything with it.
It's absolutely teamy down, but there's so many fish around us that we're having a ball. We've gotten a couple of trevally and we've gotten a couple of yeah, there's no way. As soon as they land in the water, smash. And there's sharks, there's dolphins, and even if you lose one, or you drop a lure, or you drop a fish, the next fish just comes underneath it. So, got to get hold of some of these lures, they're amazing.
Hey, I'm not going to get it to the boat, no. Oh, no. One. Oh, I'm busted. Oh, no. Oh. The hill falls over the other one, but it doesn't come in. What a fish. Aren't they? You can see why you only get 4 or 5 of them and you go home. There is a right and a wrong way to use them, but on days like today,
No technique, good wire.
throw them in the water, you'll catch your fish.
I was just trying to get my lure back in there. Look at those birds that I down here, baby. Oh, he's foul hook.
What?
What?
What are those lures? Amazing. I don't know how many of those we caught, but that's our last Zeppelin. Can we go home now? Let's do it.